Buy number 101. After what I'll call a restrained 100th buy, strategy just came back and vacuumed up the market. I'm Tyler, and I'm back to break down how buy number 101 is a masterclass in how to vacuum up the mined Bitcoin supply. 3,015 Bitcoin purchased for $204 million at an average price of just under $68,000 per Bitcoin. Here's the funding breakdown this week. $230 million came from the MSTR common stock, and $7 million came from the Stretch preferred equity. It's great to see Saylor back tapping the ATM on the preferreds. That's $237 million raised. They deployed $204 million of that into Bitcoin. And the remaining $33 million? I bet a chunk of that was certainly spent on Strategy World. And what an event that was in Vegas last week. If you missed it, don't miss it next year in Orlando. Now, here's what matters. Their total holdings now sit at over 720,000 Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Strategy continues its march towards 1 million. At current prices around 66,000, Strategy is averaging down with their Bitcoin purchases. Their average purchase price sits around $76,000. Their amplification ratio, it's still right around 35%. And here's the headline: 3,015 Bitcoin. That's more than Coinbase bought in its entire Q3 of 2025. Yes, an entire quarter of Coinbase buys. That's how Strategy starts its new century of buys. After a disappointing buy number 100, buy 101 comes out swinging. Now let's talk supply dynamics. As I talk about weekly, miners are producing roughly 450 Bitcoin per day. Strategy's buy is nearly the entire weekly mine supply absorbed in one move. If you're looking at my chart, you can see the orange bar almost in sync with the black line. Year-to-date, Strategy continues to outpace mine supply by 78%. When long-term holders remove supply from circulation, that supply isn't just bought, it's locked. And this is happening while ETFs, sovereigns, and other corporate treasuries are competing for the same 450 Bitcoin per day. Every week like this reinforces something important. There are only so many Bitcoin that can be mined. But there's no cap on the global demand for a digital monetary asset. Now, let's talk about capital markets. Stretch closed exactly at $100, or par, on Friday as February dividends paid out. And Michael Saylor just announced an increase to 11.5% on Stretch's dividend for the month of March. I expect some bigger Stretch amplification this month. If demand picks up, watch the preferred equity ATMs closely. This is the machine at work. Raise capital, deploy it into Bitcoin, lock supply, and repeat. Check out my recent article on the Stretch reflexivity in the description. Well, buy number 101 is in the books. It wasn't cautious, it wasn't symbolic, but it was strategic. And the MSTR engine is warming back up again. For more of the news and interviews with Bitcoin Treasury insiders, smash the like button and subscribe. For real-time tracking of every Bitcoin Treasury company, check out bitcointreasuries.net. The link is in the description. I'm Tyler, and don't forget to stay orange. See you next Monday.